Alright, let's look at this lesson. What I'm going to show you today is a chord progression. We're simply going from a D seventh to a G chord. Now in an example we have 2 measures or 8 beats of D, and I'm going to show you several things that you can play over a D seventh that are maybe not as conventional as what you've been used to doing. Also, if you enjoyed this video, then make sure to go ahead and press the like and subscribe buttons. You can also join the channel to receive early access to our videos by pressing the join button below. There is a tab and backing track available for this lesson. You can get those as well as around 80 others and other benefits by clicking the card or the link in the description for our Patreon site. So we know that we have a D at the 10th fret. And if we add our 9th string to that, we have a D7. So in other words, I could play 5, 6, and 9 here at the 10th fret, and that gives us a D7. So here at the 10th fret, we have a D chord. If we add the 9th string to any of our major groups, and the major groups are 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, if I add that 9th string, that gives us that 7th of the chord. So what I'm showing you now is several ways that you can play over those 4 beats. If you have 4 beats or 1 measure of D, 7th, you can do pretty much any of these, and in this case we've got actually 2 measures. So I did that for a reason, is just to show you. They're actually 2 or 3 licks. That's actually 1 lick by itself. That's actually another D7th lick. And that'll actually work over a D7th also. Now the 7th in this instance is showing movement, and you're not going to resolve, you're not going to stop on that, you've got to go to the next chord. Now the next chord that logically in this progression is a G, so it's going to go from a D7th and resolve or stop in the G chord. So if our song's out of the key of G, the normal chords are G, C, D or D7th, back to G. So if you have an instance where you've got a couple of measures of the D chord, you can play these licks. Okay, saying all that, now I'll show you the first one. It starts out on the 10th fret, 5, 6, 9, with A pedal down. You simply pick it here as a group, 5, 6, 9, slide it up to 11th, slide it back to the 10th. When you get back to the 10th, you release the A pedal. Okay, so I'm playing it, sliding it up, and when I get back down to the 10th, I pick it again, then release the A pedal. Okay, that's the first one. The second one, you go to your 13th fret. The group never changes. It's 5, 6, 9. A pedal down at the 13th, then release it. Go to the 10th fret. A pedal down, same group, 5, 6, 9, then release the A pedal. Okay, the second one. Okay, if you played them together, it'd be this. Okay, the last one, you go to your 4th fret, same group, 5, 6, 9. Play that with the A pedal down, then release it. And then it resolves to G. 3rd fret, I play 5, 6, 8, and then I add my 4th string. Okay, so that's like this now. Okay. Okay, that's kind of, I heard a long time ago, I heard Pete Drake do that. I've heard Buddy Emmons, Jimmy Days, different guys have done variations of that lick. So this is just showing you on a chord, on a song that's in the key of G, that the chords are G, C, and D, and on that fifth chord, that's the 1, G is the 1, C is the 4, D or D7 is the 5. On that 5 chord, you can do this type lick. Okay, you see how I did it there? There's 3 distinct licks, and you can use them in any sequence. They'll stand alone, or you can use them all together. Okay, so let's look at one more thing. So let's look at the fret position. So the first one, it actually starts in the fret that you're used to. We know there's a D at the 10th, okay? So we're going from the 10th to the 11th. So that's not really that hard to visualize that. Now the next one here at the 13th, if you go from the 10th to the 13th fret, press A pedal F knee lever, that's a D chord. So that's actually a position for D with your A pedal F knee lever. We're simply playing 5, 6, 9 with the A pedal. Then we're going back to the 10th, which is a common position for D. Now the last one, the one at the 4th, is a little odd. That's a variation of a D7th chord. Okay, so that one may be a little bit different, but let's look. We have a D here at the 5th fret with A and B pedals down. We've got a D7th here at the 3rd fret with B pedal and ED flat knee lever. So we're all around that. So we're not really that far off on our normal positions that you probably already know. Okay, so again, you have the lick is also, like I said during the lesson, that each one of these is different. This is a lick. You could do that by itself, or you could do this one. That's another lick off a D, off a D7. This is also another lick off a D7. You would just have to make it work out in the timing of the beats. You know, it's like if you have 4 beats, you just have to work that out. But each one of those is a standalone lick, or you can use them all together. All right, hope this helps you. Hope it's something maybe a little different for you. And let me know what you think in the comments. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video lesson, and Jake and I just want to thank you for watching. We'd like to take this time to thank our supporters, and especially our Tier 3 supporter on Patreon, Robert Crawford. Also, if you enjoyed this video, then make sure to go ahead and press the like and subscribe buttons. You can also join the channel to receive early access to our videos by pressing the join button below. There is a tab and backing track available for this lesson. You can get those as well as around 80 others and other benefits by clicking the card or the link in the description for our Patreon site. So as always, for Jacob and I, keep picking.